Alright, YouTube, I'm back with another video. If you're returning to the channel, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, welcome. So in this video, I'm going to be going over the shooting that happened in Orlando during Halloween night. Alright, so as we see, article says 2 killed, several hurt in Halloween night shooting in Orlando. Mayor announces local state of emergency. Now, right off the bat, let's take a look here, and you can see that Orlando and murder line up in 3 ciphers with the 79, 34, and 38. So, I'm pretty sure you could tell what kind of energy resides over Orlando. It's a very dark and sinister type of energy already. And then if we include downtown, like how this happened in downtown Orlando, downtown also equals 34 and 38. And this number 38 is important. As you can see, I have it highlighted right here. Why is it important? Because 38 is the murder number. As you can see right here, we have the movie Murder by Numbers, and the 3 is strategically placed where the E is, and as you can see right here, the 8 is also strategically placed for where the B is, murder by numbers. So you see the 3 and the 8. Why do they have the 3 and the 8 in the cover? Because murder equals 38, also equals 83 as well, the reflection, right? And the star of the movie is Sandra Bullock. Sandra Bullock also equals 83 and 38, and then killing equals 38 as well, and death equals 38. So it's safe to say that 38 is the murder number. Now, Florida, the state of where the shooting took place, also equals 38. Manchurian candidate. What is a Manchurian candidate? A Manchurian candidate is a person, especially a politician, being used as a puppet by an enemy power. The term is commonly used to indicate disloyalty or corruption, whether intentional or unintentional. Well, if you type out Manchurian candidate, you get 163 in the ordinal, and 163 happens to be the 38th prime number. Another reason why I have this phrase Manchurian candidate is that the suspect in this shooting, Jalen Edgar, or if you want to include his middle name too, it would be Jalen Dwayne Edgar. But Jalen Edgar and Manchurian line up in 3 out of the rest of the ciphers. 3 ciphers. 102, 48, and most importantly 60. Why is 60 more important than the rest of them? Because when this happened, it happened on November 1st, early November 1st, still November 1st. It leaves 60 days left in the year, right? So was this Jalen Edgar character possibly a Manchurian candidate? Well, let's move on, because it's also interesting that his whole name, Jalen Dwayne Edgar, and Order Out of Chaos line up with 75, and then we have 87, and then the reflection 78. And if you don't know, Order Out of Chaos is the slogan / motto of the 33rd degree Freemasons. Now, False Flag and Jalen Dwayne Edgar line up with 174 in reverse and forward. False flag is pretty much like a government-led operation where they have somebody go in as the fall guy to absolve all the blame from the government. right? So that kind of lines up with the Manchurian Candidate, because Manchurian Candidate is pretty much the same thing as being used by the government to fulfill a certain type of agenda. And in a shooting, what will be the agenda? What are they trying to achieve, right? In this case, it will be gun control, because they want your guns. They want to take all of your Second Amendment rights. And the perfect way to do that would be this situation where maybe this guy doesn't even know that he's being controlled, right? Allegedly. And you program them, you give them a task, be like, okay, you got to go to this place at this time, get this many people, kill this many people. Ritualistically, that's how they would fulfill the agenda. All the blame gets put on him, and government wipes their hands away with any type of karmic retribution. Right? Anyway, moving on. According to Police Chief Eric Smith, the suspect is 17-year-old Jalen Dwayne Edgar. Now, that's 17, right? It's interesting how kill equals 17, and Friday, the day that this killing happened, equals 17 as well. You know, just like how the suspect is 17 years old. They say the first shooting happened around 1:07 a.m. near Orange Avenue and Central Boulevard. All right, 1:07, just like how shooting equals 1:07, and then ritual sacrifice equals 1:07. And if you want to go even further, in numerology, the zero is null. So we really have 17, right? 17. Oh, it's very interesting how those numbers line up. Now, if you remember, the Pulse nightclub shooting happened 8 years ago in Orlando as well. It happened June 12th of 2016. Now, June 12th is the 202nd day of the year. Or, excuse me, my bad. It leaves 202 days left in the year. Right? So with that in mind, and then if you take June 12th to November 1st, right, you get 20 weeks and 2 days, 202, 202, and then Skull and Bones equals 202 as well. And this is the tribute. This is a Skull and Bones ritual, it looks like, all right, allegedly. Because, I mean, what are the chances? It happens on a day that leaves 202 days left in the year, right? That Pulse nightclub shooting, and then this shooting in the same city of Orlando 20 weeks and 2 days later from the anniversary of it, right? I mean, what are the chances? What are the chances? So if you take mass shooting, you get 66 in reverse reduction. Orlando equals 660 in reverse Sumerian. Remember, in numerology, we ignore the zero, so we pretty much have 66. And it's very, very interesting, right? Because the mayor of Orlando, Buddy Dyer, he's currently 66 years old as this mass shooting happens in Orlando. Very interesting. And then another thing that's interesting is that the governor of Florida is Ron DeSantis, and he's currently 46 years old, and mass shooting also equals 46. So this is the end of the video. Now you let me know, are all these numbers just a coincidence? Or are we looking at something deeper? Are we looking at a government operation? Is this suspect that they have, Jalen Edgar, is he a Manchurian candidate? Is he a pawn being used to complete / fulfill a certain agenda? And if so, what's the agenda? Possibly gun control. Hey, but that's the end of the video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, all of that. I'll catch you in the next video. Until next time, stay safe and take care.